Hi, this is Billy Talbert, and these are just a few of my do's and don'ts and general advice for English AP. The first thing I would like to stress is that if you don't plan on taking the AP test, just don't honestly just don't take the course because the main reason for this class is to prepare you for the AP test at the end of the year and get the credit for the college hours. And if you're not going to do that, then you're just coming in here at a more difficult class, which yes, it will improve your writing ability, your analytical reading and whatnot, but the overall gain of it wouldn't be as worth it as it would have been if you could have taken a lower level class and made a higher grade and had a better looking transcript for a college. Now, that being said, if you want to take this class and you feel that you're able to take it on, you can't be lazy. Like, we have so much work, and it's honestly a time-consuming class. Other AP classes may be somewhat self-contained. You may have a few projects outside class, but this class requires so much reading and so much work and concentration and thinking that you need to have the time, and you can't be lazy. You need to actually read the book. There's Spark Notes, but that doesn't always help you have a full understanding of the book. You can't fully grasp it. You won't understand the theme and the central meaning of the book just by reading a summary. I mean, you'll understand the plot points and the events, but it won't be exactly clear what the author was trying to get across. And when I talk about what the author is trying to get across, that's definitely a big part about the AP literature experience. You can't just go into a book seeing it as a story full of plot points. In here, you're always going to look at what the author meant by this, or how this connects to another idea or meaning throughout the book, or motifs and themes. And you need to be able to pick up on that rather quickly, because especially when it comes to the AP test, when you're reading a passage and you don't have much time to sit there and ponder on it, you're going to need to figure out what it means. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and you're wasting the teacher's time. And trust me, teacher's time is a very valuable resource. Teachers are always trying to help you. They're never out to get you. They always want to do the best they can for you. My experience with Miss Sharp is that she was always very fair with the way she graded me. I never looked at a grade and said, oh man, I deserve better than that. I always ended up thinking, man, I could have done better. She was right about this being vague, or this being possibly better developed if I put more effort into it. But definitely follow the teacher's recommendations and whatnot. They're always trying to help you. They're never trying to, they don't attempt to sabotage your grade. The only person sabotaging your grade would be you if you don't try hard enough. You can never go out on an assignment and only do part of it, or only consider doing part of it. And definitely don't go into this class if you're not willing to do the work. There's no not sweating the small stuff. You need to sweat the small stuff. Every little bit contributes to your grade. And especially myself, I dealt with not doing all of the work, and that came back and bit me in the butt later on in the class. When it was an easy assignment, there's small things like analytical journals or just blog posts, and if you just go ahead and do those, you'll be a lot more thankful to yourself later, and it's always worth it, and you always feel a lot more accomplished at the end, especially when working on a giant book like Owen Meany that you'll probably read at the end of the year, which, trust me, that book seems huge and it seems intimidating and like it might be boring, but give it a chance. It's one of the best books you'll read all year. So in closing, I would have to say the major points for if you're ready to take this class is that you need to be willing to work hard and just get the work done, follow directions, which I can't stress enough. The teachers always give you very clear instructions, or if they're not clear to you, they are willing to clear them up for you, and they're oftentimes a lot more easy than you're thinking they are, and you'll probably overcomplicate them and end up shooting yourself in the foot. And the last point is, don't shoot yourself in the foot, because there's a lot of things that you can do to get your own way and hurt yourself, when in the end it's really just not worth it. And if you take this class, you'll be thanking yourself later on, especially if you do well. If you do well, then it's just going to overall improve your experience in school and out of school, because this is a class that helps you in other classes and being able to understand what the teacher's trying to say and how they're trying to help you, and what the deeper meaning behind something, or even if it's not like a literary story, you're able to look at perhaps like scientific data and think, what is this trying to get me to understand, or how can I apply this to something else? And it'll just, in general, help your educational experience. So, good luck. I hope that you are willing to take this class and take on the work that it gives you, and I hope that you do well.